Hi, it's Pekka from Superbullet and welcome to take Superbullet components to Paintshop. In the last Superbullet video I did say that next video will be when I will take components to Paintshop, and today is the day. It's actually super nice weather over here in Finland. We are waiting for the summer, sun is shining, we are happy and it's a good moment. And I'm waiting that I get Superbullet ready and I can take her to our forest. So that is my summer holiday plan, to take that machine over there. I already know the trees which I will take down and everything, so it's like now I just have to beat the machine. I think during this video I will take the components back and then start to assemble, and then there will be also like one video more about the manufacturing. But I think let's make this with two. So we will see what will happen next. And the next day, far away. Actually, not far away, in the Superbullet workshop. Yeah. But anyway, this is next day. At the moment, it's like evening. I did work this day at home, and then I decided, because this like driving around is useless time, so I will pick those up. And it was about to rain outside, so I was thinking like, even I think these items can handle wet. This will be like long years in the wet conditions anyway. Yeah, but anyway, how I get things. This is, so over here we have frames. So front frame, rear frame, these are package. And then we have over here hood and the door, and the color is now that nice pure orange, which was voted. So I have in the shorts and Instagram, I have that like voting, like what color you think that Superbullet should be, and orange was winner. So I decided that I will make the next machines orange, just for you guys, because you guys did want me to do this. Of course, there was like other colors also, but that was like the winning one. And over here we have this nice cabin with these tubes, and you might see over there is hose for the AC. So this time AC should be easier than last time. Last time it was like, it was long evening cutting the roof and making stuff. Now it should be way easier. And then I have these like small components. Actually, I will just need two support legs. I have two support legs as a spare part, and other small black items over here. And then we go for the exciting stuff. So over here I have something totally new. And like for long-term Superbullet, people might notice that this looks different. So there's a huge hole where there is usually dry motor. So I decided to have something new. So usually Superbullet have radial motor. The maximum pressure is about 220 bars. And Superbullet has more power, so I was thinking like, we can have then more power in the machine. So, and because those characters cannot take more pressure, so I decided to have like piston type. So I will have over here piston drive motors. Those are waiting over here in that box. So next I'm not working like this. This is like I was just driving with my truck happily. So that's why I have this kind of clothes. But next I will, okay, it might be actually even morning, and now it's evening. So I will continue, and I think we will start to have fun with these bogies. So it's good bogie time, because now I should get bogies under the machine, everything in that way ready, that then I can like measure all the hoses again, check what kind of hoses I need, and then we can continue. Of course, now it's second machine, and pump is the same, and like torch box is the same, and everything is the same in that way. So it should be easier. Of course, I have several updates which I did learn in the last time, which was like hard to do, and something that my customer did actually update to his machine, so I decided that like let's be smart and update over here also stuff. Yeah, but let's continue. Now we are in the assembly. My assembly actually always is similar how I work. First I make the subcomponents, because now I have also like my workshop is not at the moment full of stuff, so it's easier. And then I have my, okay, now I need to have two actually, because those are so full of paint that I will have, yeah. So now I take the painting protections away. And one thing actually you might notice over here, which is particular notice for you, but this surface over here, so this is not like flat. And this is actually like impact protect surface. So for the Megamax and the Superbullet I used a special paint. So those should take more damage, of course. I have in my truck's bumper, I have used that. The reason is that I just want to test, so I decided to have like one in my truck's bumper to see that how those last time. But anyway, this is what I'm doing. It's kind of basic stuff, and these are actually longer than in original Rockbull. Otherwise, like there's a lot of things that are as much as possible, like in original Rockbullet, but several things I have updated for the Superbullet. So it's not 100% the same machine. There is a lot of things that are common, but a lot of things that are not. It's huge. I love to say huge like that. That is like my favorite stuff. Another favorite stuff is now to have these huge drive motors over here. So this drive shaft looks the same, even though this is now longer because I have different sprockets over there. So those should be just dropped over here. Nice. And then I have to place this like over here that you guys can see that I'm like doing some bodybuilding task. Yeah. That is now over here, and one thing over here what happened that, okay, now my plan is actually to make two versions for the Rockbullets. One is with, or for the Superbullet, one is with these drive motors. Those look way smaller, and those are, I think this is 40 kilos and that is 15, so 25, so 100 kilos total more. So that's a lot. But the nice thing, of course, the bad thing is now that it's more heavier, the machine, but the good thing is that the weight is so just in the correct spot, so Superbullet will be more stable. But I think that I will make like two versions, that because other one thing is that these are relatively expensive drive motors. The good thing with these is that these take more power. So it's like I can have more pressure over there. So when I have more pressure, I can have more torque and machine goes to nicer hill. And the other nice thing over here is that, okay, over here the ports. So when I push over here, fluid, it rotates. So these two are the same than old. Then I have over here, I have, okay, tank line. This is just, happens nothing hope. And over here, I actually have a gear. So when I have over there pressure, the size of the end, this drive motor should change. So I have two speeds in drive motors. That is nice. And other nice thing over here is that I have this handbrake over here. So when I push pressure over here, it can rotate. When I don't have pressure over here, it cannot rotate. So I have in all 8 wheels. Okay, I could show it like this. So I have all in 8 wheels. I have now handbrake. So it should be nicer also to when you are in the slope loading. So Superbullet is super. But this is now something new which is coming for me, and let's see how it. So next, what I have to do over here, I will just mount first stuff over here. Then I have to somehow rotate because now these are super heavy. These are not anymore like nice light machine. Now it's like 100 kilos already in that, so it's heavy for the lifting. The original Bogbullet I can lift those, but these might be a little too much, so I have to now learn something new. And yeah, but actually at the moment I have some bolts and that kind of stuff, but I might be missing at the moment something. Okay, I will continue this, and then I will actually work into other stuff. So I have several projects going on all the time, and like I do the things that are the most smartest and most efficient things to do. But I can actually mount these drive axles over there. Then I will test if the wheels can actually fit, because now I'm a little worried that these are so huge that can I fit it looks like it should fit, but I cannot know. And then the next step is then prepare the frames and mount these. Of course, in the other side I need to have chains, and then I will mount these and the wheels under, and then I will plan for the hoses. So let's get these to some stage that we can look these together. I think those fit just nicely over here, so those don't hit to the drive motor, and there is enough for the snow chains room. And the other nice thing over here is that it's not like the most outermost component, because it would be a problem that when you are driving in the forest, and if this would be like out from everything, that would always hit the trees and everything, and I would destroy the drive motors. But now it's just like the wheels are taking the punishment. And now, of course, if you think that, so there's nothing over here, it's just like steel. So those are about 40 kilos per unit. So if you want to break those are some heavy stuff. So next I don't know where is the measurement problem, because because this hole is machined, at least I think, and that is, but those just don't drop down. So almost like I have to spend 1 hour with just like opening those holes to get the drive motors. Then I will get tomorrow more bolts. I will place those, and let's hope that someday we will have wheels under and train over, because I have to do that I can measure. Then I will actually also lift the cabin most likely over to see that. So the cabin is nice over here. So when I have cabin over, I can see over here I have new spot for the hose. So I will just do that and like see that all the hoses are correct. So these bogies are a little different than in the original Bogbullet, because this drive motor is so heavy. It's powerlifting at the moment with those drive motors, the original drive motors, because I can actually lift like assembled bogie. I can lift, not easily, I break always my back, but it's possible. But with this one, I think it's now over the limit. It's a good thing, but makes life different at the moment. So actually, I mount these when I have like this other way, mount all of these, and then like flip other side, and then mount this other side. Next and I'm also like little more manly stuff over here. So these chains, now these are inch. Original Bogbullet have 3/4 of inch chain, so smaller ones. Because there is more torch, so I need to have also bigger chains. So when you update something, you have to update more or less everything. That is in that degree pain. At least at the moment these are like going like this, but actually the difference is 2 millimeters, more or less. So it's even this feels shaky, but I will have over here chain tensioner, and that will then take away this slack. Next I will continue. I will take the frames, and it's like the original Bogbullet. I will prepare the front frame, and then we will mount bogies. Let's go over there. Bogies decided to jump in, and I used forklift, and this was a little different because these drive motors are so heavy that it's actually harder even to mount those. But it's a good thing because now you think how low this weight is. So that's nice counterweight over here. So if you try to flip the machine over, you have to also take this weight. So that's perfect. Yeah, and those look nice. If you look everything, and so the hoses will go with there. But before we actually design, so I don't design the hoses with 3D. That is a pain because when you have hoses, it's so much easier to see from the machine and actually test what is good for the hoses. So I use full models like the car manufacturers and others. So I manufacture a machine. So, okay, let's place you guys over here. Okay, that might be a little bad. Okay, okay, that is bad angle. Let's try over here. I hope this is good spot for you guys. Yeah, and actually, so I'm super happy that I'm making this video for you. So I'm happy that you are watching this in this point still. And if you have liked the video, this is not ending at the moment. This is just actually for the YouTube, it's important that you are watching this long time. YouTube is at the moment recording that, okay, you are watching this far. So you like the video, and if then when you give the thumb up, it also tells you that it's a good video, and it will tell to other people also that these are good videos, and then more people get Logbook happiness. So I'm super happy if you can just push that thumb up already. So, and at the moment I'm mounting over here wheels. So my dream and target is now to get wheels under, and then these are the same wheels and bolts and everything than in the original Logbook. And then after that, I'm dreaming to get hose planning. So I have to design hoses, then it will take about 3 weeks maybe when I will get the hoses from the hose manufacturer. So I don't have any hose machines that I could make the hoses over here in my workshop, because that is something that I have to save my hours. So it's not feasible for me to have hose equipment. So I'm just at the moment creating Excel file where is all the measurements. Other thing I always have these battery machines. I could use pneumatic, sorry, it's awful word, but it's always with the hoses and everything. Nowadays the battery machines are so good that no motivation to go around with hoses over here. Yeah, now we have wheel under, it don't take so long time, so it's. And next I have to actually have also the front frame, and then maybe cabin and that kind of stuff, and then she looks great. So now frames are together, and mini forestry forwarder is continuing. So I call them mini because it's not like real big machines which are 10 times heavier. Those are totally different games, so these are mini machines anyway. Even like mini powerful machine, yeah. But next, I think I might have over here crane over. The only motivation for that is to make me happy. Because after that, it just looks better. No other reasons actually. Because I will use the same hoses than in the Megamax, because the crane is similar and also the valve is the same, so I will use those same hoses. So I get that kind of benefit. And actually, one thing, so I forgot to tell, like over here, the hinge, sorry for my pronunciation. So these are now these heavy Megamax style. I had in the previous Superbullet, I had like the original Logbook style, and the guy who is operating that in UK, thanks, great guy. And so he did report to me that like he did swap those because the hood is so heavy that the hinge, those heavy light hinges can support. So report, update, report, update. That is how to make better machines. Yeah, now my phone is going, so I will continue having crane and cabin and other stuff. See you. Cabin is still around the plastic, not very long time, so I have to remove the plastics. I am not doing all the time the video that I'm like cutting the plastic and like 15 different like shorts and like what I'm doing, because that spends time. And today I have planned that I have a short day and I didn't know what I want to do during this day. And one thing is to get the cabin, so I have been just working. And meanwhile, now like after I have the crane over the machine, now I'm like doing for me like this and like good boy, good boy. So I'm like at the moment. And now I can have like little time with you guys. And you might notice something strange, that it's actually the crane is palms. 2.42, so it's 4.2 meters without extension. And that is good because then I can have the steering from the main valve. That should be good crane. So I'm testing that, and Megamax has also palms. So I decided to test that. I have now the crane base is for the palms, and it's a little heavier than the Pharma. But it should be because now I have these like heavier drive motors over here. So but I don't know how good that is. That should be good crane. So the price is not at least cheaper, nicely to say to me. So I don't know why I'm testing like that kind of stuff, like new drive motors and a new crane. But I just during the first machines, because I did start to build up this for me. For me, I was planning to next summer to use this. Now it seems that this might go to customer. So it's for the entrepreneur, that is a problem, that when somebody asks that they want to purchase something, then I have to sell something, because, yeah, of course I have to tell to customers that like this is like the. Of course, this video is also for you. It's for one person actually, and like drive motors and this kind of new stuff. At least for me, this looks super good. So it's, and also like one thing, like when you get this machine, like in the future, most likely hope that you will also purchase something, or you don't have to. Just it's not important. But anyway, you can see like how it's engineered and structure, and you know way more about these machines. So the idea is to make simple mini forest forwarders. But now I running out of time, so I will take the cabin over and let's see how it will look after that. Oh yeah, she is looking good. I'm saying that all the time, but it's like I understand that auto people doesn't love her, like how she looks, but there's also like with people, different people, everybody don't like the similar looking person, like partners and that kind of like. So it's also like same with the machines. So I like machines which look like this. I'm like, this is like how I feel that is good, and like I love the shape, and I like everything over here. It's like aligned and like good looking machine. And of course, hood is over there. I don't want to waste my time now for placing that, but that did just drop down nicely over here. TVP Kubota diesel. Let's hope that we get that someday. And also like there is the AC, for the AC already holes laser cut, and that is for the engine control unit. So I have a lot of stuff over here which is ready, like after I get the diesel, so then I can just like, it's easier mount. And also like actually next time when I mounted the windows, I did get from the YouTube comments that I should use electrical wires when I mount the chassis. I already have those in my shelf. And then, yeah, the crane is pumps, and of course like one thing over here, which so when you change one thing, you have to change 10. So for example, over here I have these drive motors. So there is five hoses, 5. Or I should look like this because my thumb is in the middle of my hand. That is in the Finland proverb or saying. But anyway, it's a huge amount of the hoses which go inside over here. And then those will come over here, and like I did update because last time it wasn't so simple to have like over here the like things. So at the moment I did update stuff. So just to make it easier, and like my super customer who has like previous Superbullet, he did also give me feedback and like update the machine, and then he did report also for me what he has done, and I did take these over here. So for example, over here there will be valve over here, and then I have valve cover over here, electrical wires will go over here. So a lot of stuff, and of course, nice thing over actually here is that because these drive motors now it's symmetrical, so like hoses. So these hoses, in the first round I actually have over here hose, but I did notice that it's super difficult. So now I have over here 5 hose. These 3, like the tank line, the speed, and parking brake, those don't need so much fluid, so it can be small. And then this is for the drive, and those are protected over here, so it's hoses can go over here and Boogie cannot destroy that. So we have bogie nights. Yeah. So at the moment, so next step, what I will do, I will now measure the hoses, and then I will order the hoses. I did already order the copper diesel, and I think in the next video, my target is to start her up and have some fun to learn how it works, because it's important to know that everything is fine. So I hope you did like the video, and stay tuned for Superbullet action. Thanks and bye.